Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought we could catch up with some vlog footage. Vlogs are not my most popular format of video over on my channel, but I sure enjoy making them, and I'm just gonna post it anyways. It's great memories, and I enjoy making them, so I just can't always make what does well. I like making these. So here's a bunch of food that my oldest puffling made. She likes to bake for fun on her personal time, but she also took a baking course for school, and we're going to see some of that here. And I thought the footage was too nice not to share. If it makes you hungry, sorry, not sorry. So here I am still sharing the bird challenge that I joined in January, and I was super late and then I just kind of stopped, but we'll get into that another time. But yes, I use this challenge to dig through my art supplies and to give some love to some supplies that I have not been paying attention to. So I used this next bird as the perfect opportunity to play with my Ecoline brush tip markers. I went and looked at my swatches and I wanted to find the perfect color to set me off because this is a very special bird. Now look at all these rainbow colors. Do you guys have any idea what bird it's gonna be? Well, you're gonna find out. It's the rainbow lorikeet. I have drawn one of these before. I have seen them in person, touched them, fed them. They're such funny, quirky little birds. I love them. Now this probably looks really weird. This gray is gonna be the underlayer. Don't panic, I know what they look like, guys. We have a visitor. Hey, buddy. As per usual, I have to sneak in creative time whenever I can, so sometimes that's in the middle of the afternoon on the couch or in the evening when the baby's napping. But I have my trusty weighted lap blanket that I 10 out of 10 recommend. Feels so good, you have to try it. Anyways, I am layering up this bird even though it looks like a possessed robot right now. It doesn't matter. The theme of this bird is layers. As you guys can see, it's coming together. I had to be patient with myself. I had a vision in my head and I knew how to get there, but there are ugly phases and questionable phases along the way. But this bird in particular, so far out of the entire challenge, has been my favorite because I really was patient with myself. I layered like crazy and I went out of the box into my scrapbook paper box. Look. Yes, mixed media. I don't know why I haven't done more of this sooner. I love it. Oh, so excited. Speaking of excited, I tried these cookies in like 2017, put the recipe in my phone, never tried them again, and my son loves peanut butter cookies. So that's what you're seeing here. I did one tray of normal ones, barely any ingredients, FYI. And I did another tray with chocolate chips because that's his love language. Moving on to another day. I'm really loving how this bird is turning out. I highly recommend those markers. And I really love the mixed media piece. I took little scraps that would have ended up in the garbage and I made them into nice, beautiful leaves, and I'm just so excited with them. And now we're giving him a little eye shiny so he looks like he has a soul. He's no longer a robot. Yes. And of course, I'm sharing the beautiful mess because social media is too curated, too beautiful, too perfect, too pristine. The mess is what makes things miraculous. Da, 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 da. Okay, it's not miraculous, but I am super happy with this piece. I'm not always this stoked and this excited with something I've created, and I'm not trying to brag. I'm just excited because I'm really usually hard on myself, and I usually overwork things, and the mental battles that I go through while I make things can be really taxing sometimes. So I'm excited when I can be excited about something I made that made me excited. That was, let's just enjoy the bird. Oftentimes when I'm filming in my room, baby wakes up and ends up scooching into my lap, and then I have to navigate doing my artwork with a big sack of potatoes in my lap. But it's okay. It doesn't matter. He's only little once, and you know what? He's not so little. He's quite heavy and it's going by so fast. This looks so good, but sadly I can't eat it. So part of my enjoyment is adding it into my vlogs, but your girl can't eat it. Let's keep going on this bird challenge. This page has dry ground medium. I put this on a couple years ago because I wanted to try it out. It basically makes it like sandpaper. You guys legit can't see it, but listen. So I really enjoy using charcoal and pastel, and I want to do more practice in my sketchbook, but I wanted to try this stuff out. So see, it's kind of like a paste. Some of it's drying up there so you can see it. It's kind of like a paste, and then it makes your surface textured, kind of like sandpaper, like I said, so then it's easier to grip the soft dusty pigments of your charcoal and your pastel. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm finally going to take the opportunity to make my next bird on this page. Believe it or not, I got this little set here on Poshmark. Someone was getting rid of it for a really good price, and see, barely used. Just the white was used quite a bit. So this shot is a perfect example of what I was talking about. This is now a textured surface, so it is grabbing the pigment beautifully. This textured surface, another word we call it, is the tooth of the paper, the texture of the paper, and it is doing exactly what I was hoping. And I'm also really glad that I can erase an area beautifully and it doesn't smudge. So having the dry media ground does not make a difference. So yay for learning and exploring and experimenting. So what on earth is this blob bird actually? I don't think any of you guys will guess. It took me so long to finish this bird and I keep going back to it. Anyways, it is called a northern potu. I'm going to put it up on the screen because I don't think I'm saying it properly. It's a very awkward looking bird, but it's cute when it's a baby. So we're actually doing the baby version of my sketchbook because if you want to be a little freaked out, go Google what that bird is as an adult versus a baby, and you guys will understand why I chose to do the baby. Much cuter, much happier, much floofier. Yes, the adult is just so ugly. So you guys could hear the little scratchies, the resistance, that little sandpaper grainy texture I've been mentioning going on the paper, but this was actually my favorite part, was going in and putting some white here because we need to put some of that white back. So I am just building up to try to finish this little guy, but like I said, I've been interrupted a lot. I am almost done. The baby is so much cuter than the adult, believe it or not. Speaking of baby, he's napping, and I am so determined to just get in the little details. I really like to finish what I start. I'm quite happy with this bird in spite of it being a little freaky deaky. The baby is cute. It's like cats and dogs. There are some, they just grow up to be, unfortunately, not as cute as they were when they were young. Ugh, believe it or not, this sound just really relaxes me. See? What did I tell you guys? Often up in the little corner there, makes his way over to Mama's lap, and then I'm stuck having to navigate a sack of potatoes. Cutest sack of potatoes I've ever dealt with, though, I've got to say. I don't quite mind, but I really want to finish this little bird. It looks finished to you guys, but look, that wing section was really irritating me. It took me so long to finish it. Once I finally finished it, the best part was putting in all these little dark feathers, the little plumage to tie it all together. And I finally finished this bird and I actually think it's cute. I'm very happy with it. Another bird I'm happy with. Not as much as the rainbow lorikeet, but this is my day 8 bird. And so far the day 7 bird is my favorite. However, there is going to be one more bird and I am inserting a clue. This is a challenge I started in the winter. Winter stuck around for a while. This was right around the time, and this is going to give you a hint. So we are going to go back into my sketchbook and we're going to fill in a gaping hole in my spread. Now, none of these little guys here have anything to do with the bird, but the bird, think of snow. Are you guessing? Yes, can you guys see? It's a penguin, but a melogenic penguin. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm pretty sure I am. So I am using my Sharpie brush tip markers here, but I'm going to use an array of my Sharpie acrylic markers. I am going to link it down below and in a little card. These are some of the best acrylic paint markers I have tried. I've been trying out all kinds this year. The tip holds up. It is so beautiful. The pens are juicy. My biggest gripe with these markers is they don't have very many colors, but the colors that they do have, like, oh wow. And as I've said before in a previous video, my most recent marker video, my Winson marker video, I will link that one also. Posca is not the only bad boy on the block anymore, guys. You can get great acrylic paint markers elsewhere. So of course, we have to have some cute footage of the boys cuddling. Super sweet, super cute. Doesn't happen as often as I wish, so that's why we're gonna put this beautiful memory right down in here. I made some healthy muffins. This is of my doing, and they're so healthy that we're never gonna eat them again. But I put it in anyways because you don't know unless you try. And I tried cauliflower rice and it was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. So look at all this beautiful texture. Another thing I love about my Sharpie markers is I can layer on top of it with colored pencil and it doesn't like scratch it or chip it. It takes it beautifully. So if you like mixed media and you're curious, try it. So speaking of mixed media, my vision for the water for these particular birds was these tropical colors because even though they're penguins, they swim in some really bright colored water. And I absolutely wanted to do it with oil pastel. I get into these little oil pastel binges. Speaking of that, I actually just recently made an oil pastel video. I'll put it in a card and a link down below. And I've just found some oil pastels I'm kind of in love with. They're kind of awesome. So check those videos out if you want to hang out with me some more. I would appreciate it and hopefully you'll learn something. Okay, look at the screen right now. All I have to say is trust the process. Trust the ugly and the awkward part and don't stop there. Almost every medium has that awkward, weird, bizarre phase where you're like, yeah, just keep going. So in the spirit of mixed media, I went and got my Speedball white ink. We have to give it a good shake to mix the pigments or else it's going to be problematic here. But we mixy. And then believe it or not, I watered it down, which seems like it's defeating the purpose, but this is done on purpose because I want that kind of foamy, transparent, frothy look. Why can't I say that word? I'm leaving it in, whatever. And I purposely did this because I wanted to texture and layer up. So when something is very opaque, you can't take away from ink, but you can layer it up. So I wanted kind of transparent layers, some foamy layers, some movement in the water, and I was able to build it up. As you can see right around here, we're seeing our little penguin swim, and I needed some areas of transparency. I built it up. It was really fun. However, ink dries fairly quickly, so you had to move fairly quickly at this part here, but she got it done. She enjoyed herself. She loves the mess, and she's done 9 birds out of that challenge, and I haven't done any more because I realized I was in burnout. But that's literally another story for another day. And I'm still trying to recover. But here we are. I got to finish the day 9 bird. I haven't fully decided if I'm going to continue doing the challenge or not. Part of me is just really happy that I did 9, but I love doing birds and I want to continue, and I have this terrible back and forth with it, so I don't know. Anywho, I'm super happy with how this one turned out. It might be my second favorite out of all of them. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know in the comments section what your favorite bird in this vlog was. I am highly recommending these markers. I can't recommend them enough. I am putting them in a little card, and in the description down below, I have done multiple videos on these. Please check them out. And on that note, we're just going to end on some funny Shaun the Sheep, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. If you had a good cozy time here and you want to see all the things I was referencing, please check out the caption down below. I've linked some other videos and a few will be up here on the screen for you. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.